Guys, welcome back to Exposed. And if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Back to part 2 of Lardy. Shall we jump in?
You want a circus penis, right? These judgmental fucking that come on here don't have channels and then claim that they're telling the truth. And haven't we all gained weight? Don't we all struggle with things? How dare them get on my channel? Bing! She said, I'm a waste of surgery. Why does she care so much about my life? I don't get it. I don't care about any of you. I'm sorry. But it's the truth. I care about very few of you, your lives. Only those that I know. Nat.
She cares because it's taxpayers' money, apparently, that got you your surgery that you've just wasted. And there's other people that can't get the surgery and they wouldn't waste it. That's why. That's why she's got an opinion, and that's why she's allowed to have an opinion.
Ryan, Trisha, Andrea,
Tay-Tay,
Carrie, like people that I have really gone back and forth with are the only people that I really have any kind of feeling for. I'm the fattest.
If I was one of the ones that you hadn't mentioned, then I would unsub as quick as anything and never watch you again. But of course, what they will do is try and make you like them and be interested in them, rather than saying, fuck her, why should I be bothered what she thinks?
Fuck, aren't you gonna eat that peanut? And that's not a typo, Leanne, when they write that. It is a known fact that if you can't spell, that doesn't correlate to intelligence. But when you don't know the difference, love you, Trish, between, like Shawnee doesn't know the difference between there. If you ever read her whole Scentsy story, you would be horrified. And Andrea can attest that she is a snake. Because Andrea is far more successful than Shawnee ever was. Everyone hated her at Scentsy anyways.
Yeah, of course they did. Everyone hated you at Scentsy, more to the point. That would be the truth, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anything a narc says, turn it around.
Yep. Is that a snake? Yep. Biggest fucking snake. What she did to you at that reunion. Oh my God.
You wouldn't do it, would you? Whatever it was.
Oh my God. Andrea originally started with Scentsy under Shawnee and reached out to me like a year later or something, had stopped doing it, didn't work. Reached out to me and said, I really want to join your team, but I don't want to step on toes and everything. So I reached out to Shawnee and told her. And Shawnee, because I was friends with Shawnee at the time and I didn't want to step on toes. But Shawnee said, well, kind of hurts my feelings, but yeah, it's okay, because when Andrea joined under me and Shawnee was above us, Shawnee made more on Andrea than she did on me, so of course she was going to be fine with it. Shawnee has since left Scentsy. Andrea has moved all the way through the ranks, became director, and now is star director on her own merit, not by asking and paying people to put in orders. She did it all on her own. She has 188 people on her team. And she has a husband, 2 children, and other things. Like, I don't know if she's still doing it, but she's a licensed massage therapist. She is a workaholic. Like, this woman.
Nothing like you then. Chalk cheese.
has earned everything that she has gotten. And I don't make any money from her anymore, or any of her legs. She fucked up my whole thing. Because when somebody makes director that's on your team, it's like picture a bucket and a hole in the bucket. And so you constantly have to recruit people because you have a hole in the bucket. I'm making you.
That makes no sense. When they make director, you've got a hole in your bucket. When they make director, do they not just move off your team and have their own team? So that means a whole chunk of thing goes at once. It's not drip, 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 drip all the time. Your analogies are shite, Lardy.
Blush. I just wish, Andrea, that you and I could have drinks together without having a snake messing with our minds.
Oh, yeah.
Messing. She messed with your mind. She messed with my mind. She messed with me really bad. Really bad. Join her team. I'd like you to join my team, but I'm more focused on not building my team the same way. I'm more focused on just my sales and sharing Scentsy. It takes a lot of effort to be a really good director and a really good star director.
Yeah, you need to be a workaholic, don't you, like Andrea? Which you're not. You're allergic to work, aren't you?
Yes, well, we would make a promise that it wouldn't be about her. No, I wouldn't let it be about her. I have nothing to say about her anymore. I'm just telling everybody because people are watching. I wouldn't want to talk about her. I don't know anything about her now. I don't give a shit about her. I don't care if she lives or dies. That's going to be my new thing. I don't care if she lives or dies. Is that a terrible thing to say? I don't give a shit. People, let them. I'm handing, like I do every time, the haters on a silver platter. She actually, this girl is, I can hear them saying, this girl is so disgusting. She doesn't
No, they won't call you a girl.
care if so-and-so, if her subscribers live or die. And if you take that one little thing, and because I didn't make, I'm projecting. Oh God. You missed it. Go back and read. You're too myopic. You have to
Yeah, you've used your big word for the day. Now you don't know how to finish that sentence.
expand your thought process. I care about people like Lindsay Jones. I've never spoken to her. I don't know anything about her. She's always been very nice every time she's gotten on here. I care if she lives or dies. But I have almost 10,000 people that watch me. You think I care about every single life? And I certainly do not care about the haters. I would love it if all the haters died. I would. I would love it. I would love it if they died or went away. But they'll never go away. They'll never go away because they are enthralled with me. But how can you care about somebody that you don't know? You don't. That's why it's so fucked up that there are people that supposedly don't like me, but that watch me. All you do is show that you care. Every thumbs down shows you care.
If that's what you want to believe.
I would. I want all bad people to die. Like, seriously. And when people say karma, like they're living their karma right now. They are living their karma right now. We don't have to wait for karma to come around. Anybody that is on the gossip site or that is a Shawnee-like person, anything like Shawnee, fake, phony, anything like any of the haters who are nameless, faceless people, keyboard warriors that do it to every single person on YouTube. Yeah. They do it to everybody, not just me. If it was just me, then I'd think, oh my God, it's me. They do it to Tyler Nolan. Every single person gets thumbs down.
When you see thumbs down on a video, it's not necessarily they don't like the person. It could be that they don't like the content. Have you ever thought of that?
People there's so many losers. There are so many losers. I have never been a loser.
No.
I've never felt like a loser. Even at my heaviest, I might have felt unsexy. I do feel unsexy. I don't feel my best. I don't feel healthy. I'm like, you can do better than this, but I don't really give a shit right now. But I have never been a loser.
Mm-hmm. If you say so.
No, Zora, they're not friends with Shawnee. They wrote about Shawnee too, that Kevin had to get on there and say, stop it, you're a bunch of monkeys. Like Kevin got on there. Kevin, the closeted gay guy, like, come out already. It's cool to be gay.
You're evil.
Trish saw in person how rotten Shawnee was to her because she was so jealous that Trish came to see me when I had my knees done. I don't want to talk about Shawnee. They don't like Shawnee either. They don't like anybody. They do not like anybody. They go on to the gossip site. It's not just about me. There are people, they just hate everybody. They're miserable. They are the lowlifes of society. Well, he is a closeted gay, and I cannot convince my crazy mother that Shawnee is not a trans woman. She thinks Shawnee was born a man, which I know she wasn't. Okay? But just go onto that website, Zora, and you will see everybody is talked about. Every single person is slammed on there.
No, every single person isn't. Not everybody on YouTube has haters.
It's the same group of women, the lowest lowlifes. Picture in high school. Remember in high school there was here's one of them. Dee Berg, she's a big one. She's a big one on there. Poor tortured dog. That's all they can keep saying is about, they talk about other people's animals. This is see, I unblocked a lot of people. No, this Dee Berg, whoever it is one of those people in high school. See, I was in the popular group, but then there were the losers.
Yeah.
And those women
You were in the popular group, were you? Really? You want us to believe that you were a popular girl in high school? I ain't buying it.
Losers. They might have better figures than I do, more money. They might have more kids. They might have a husband and even a good marriage, but inside, they never changed how they feel about themselves. And I'll tell you how I know this, because she's still on here, still watching me after all these years, and just has probably tried to comment. And now I've allowed her because I unblocked people. And she's still watching after years and years, talking about my poor tortured dogs, which is the biggest joke of all. Everyone gets shit about how they take care of their animals on YouTube.
People who don't take care of their animals on YouTube get shit. People that look after their animals properly don't. Do you ever hear anyone having a go at Little Poet, Susan, about how she looks after her dog? Nope. And you won't.
Because these losers probably treat their animals so much worse and it is projection. And whoever said I called somebody a fat pig, you didn't listen to the whole thing. So don't comment. Shut it. You can't comment. She called me. She said, I'm going to have diabetes. And I said, shut up. You're probably a fat pig. I'm not a fat pig. I might be fat or heavy. I have fat. I hate my upper arms. I hate them. Okay, so do you want to see that I haven't shaved? Has anyone shaved? Has anyone shaved their legs? You know who has shaved their legs? I guarantee you. I guarantee you Lisa from Lisa D1 has shaved her legs because she is the definition of a lady. She's a good friend of mine. She is a lady. I am.
She's not a good friend of yours. She never was a good friend of yours. She was an acquaintance that you went to a meet and greet. And you made her take your text number or whatever the fuck you do with phones. I've no idea. And you liked each other's posts on Instagram. You were never friends. Hence why, when she was getting bollocked about her bright idea of Patreon, you had a go at her in the comments. What does that make you? A keyboard warrior? Is it? Are you a sad, lonely, whatever you call everybody else?
Not a lady. I've never been a lady. I never will be a lady. I am not a lady. I am, and she's not a prude or anything like that. She's actually she is one of the nicest people, and anyone that doesn't like her has her all wrong, which is so sad. But she is a true lady. I'm sure she doesn't have rough elbows and hairy legs.
Personal hygiene and pampering sessions do not a lady make. Just because she's moisturised and had her fingernails done, that isn't a lady. It's how you treat other people and how you carry yourself. Sorry, I've slid down the bed again, haven't I? Ouch. Fuck. Ah! Everything's falling off. I would call your mother a lady. You, not so much. Oh, hang on, I haven't checked. Oh, that was right, cool.
Because she still has her sexy, and she has a fucking sexy husband, and he...
Really? You called John sexy? Okay.
He loves her, and they have a great marriage, and in order to maintain that kind of level in most marriages, you have to keep your sexy on.
Oh, it's funny though how she's just now reliving her sexy with her husband, which proves the point that there was fuck all going on when you thought there was.
I'm sure Lisa has shaved her legs. She just appears to me to always smell good, never skip a day showering, never skip a day brushing your teeth. I didn't brush my teeth today. I'm like kind of piggy like that, in that way. Like I am.
You are, yes.
But I'm alone. If I had a husband, I probably would shave my legs more, but I don't have anybody. So why shave my legs? I don't care. I don't care about my underarms. I don't care about my elbows. Lisa cares about her skin. I don't really take care of my skin the way that I should. You want the truth? Dan, that's the truth. That's the truth. The truth is not that I'm scamming people, a grifter, a beggar, whatever.
Yes, you are.
That's not the truth.
Yes, it is.
I don't do anything different. I'm sticking to the sofa. I have to sit on my dress. I don't do anything different than all the other thousands.
I'm sticking to the sofa. I need to sit on my dress. Really? That's not gross at all, is it?
Of people on YouTube do, except they pretend that they are perfect, like Shane Dawson, who is a racist.
So are you.
who pretended to be this golden child, and now look at what's happened. All the really, really big YouTubers, the family YouTubers, all the big YouTubers are fake and phony, and they make a hell of a lot more money than I do on here.
Yes, because people tune in to see them living their fake, happy, phony life. But they're not there saying, oh, I can't afford to buy groceries. Oh, I can't afford to do this. Oh, I need money for that. Oh, woe is me. To get money out of people. They put the effort in. They put the content up. People like the content. They get the views. They earn a living. That's all you have to do, but you can't do that.
They all have brand deals. You never know when they're telling the truth.
Bit like Lisa then.
I'm way past menopause. I'm 57. Yeah, a lot of it's gone away. It takes a long time to come back. But I still, I'm not silky smooth. If I had a guy that I was having sex with, yeah, I would make sure everything was shaved within an inch.
I would recommend to anybody out there that's younger and is still shaving, get yourself an epilator. I know it stings like fuck when you start, but just do a little bit and then shave the rest, and then do a little bit more and then shave the rest, and eventually you'll have no hair.
Of its life, but the fact is, I'm all alone, and it's mostly by choice. Thank you, Shawnee. Cisneros. Don't wish for menopause. There's a whole other bunch of stuff that goes on with that. Yeah, so, there's a place for all of those loser girls that never grew up in feeling secure and pretty and unloserish. They never got over being
unloserish. That's a great word, that is. And being pretty or feeling pretty is not the be all and end all.
Being a loser. And they're all at the gossip site.
You're a loser.
All those women are losers. I don't want a guy right now. I have no interest at all in dating. I need to get myself together. I moved here. I'm now doing stuff with Burke in college. I have no interest in dating. But honestly, I could get any guy I wanted. I have gotten any guy I really wanted. And I certainly could get any guy to fuck me.
I could get any guy to fuck me. That's a great sentence, isn't it? Laurie Langer, 57. I could get any man to fuck me. Yeah, most women could, but they wouldn't go that low.
That's no big deal. And those loser women in the gossip group, you don't think your husband's cheated on you? Oh, call them into the room right now. I even called my husband into the room, and he said, who the fuck is that guy? Like, I look like a guy. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what, LA Vlogs? I am enjoying the single life.
Well, that's good, because you've been single for most of it.
I don't need a man. I don't want a man. I certainly don't want a man during quarantine. Lolly Chevier. That's how, what's his name? Jeremy Fragrant? I'm new to his channel.
Yeah. What, you don't know everything
Hi,
about
my love
him.
of crafts.
And as one of my intelligent subscribers said, he's German, not French. Fuckwit.
Are you still on? Look, I have charms that I'm making. One says fuck and the other says slut, because Sluts like to fuck. And I want to wear both. I just
Yeah,
think
because that's the closest to a fuck you're ever going to get. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
this is hysterical. Slut. This one's fuck. Can you picture it? I know. And then I have little earrings to put them on. I can also do cute ones that say bitch or happy or love and, you know, all the.
Bitch is cute, is it? Whatever.
Those kind of things. But I want, like, my dream was to make a very vulgar nail polish line. I love to fuck like a slut. Me too. Like, doesn't every guy want a slut in bed? And if they don't, then they don't know what they're missing. It's okay. You probably had a drink. Nobody cares. If you're going to fuck, you have to act like a slut. You have to be like, I mean, think of the whole act. Your legs are spread open. There's juices flowing. There's pumping. There's sweating. There's moaning. I mean, sex, if you think about it, it's really like I could never watch myself having sex. Remember when Ross and Rachel watched themselves, and at first they were like, oh, you know, because they were kissing, and then they were like, oh, no, no, no. Or even what was that sex tape with Cameron Diaz. Yes, Carrie, lady in the streets, but I'm not a lady either. But I can be a lady. I've worked in offices. I can pull myself together. I'm, you know, I'm okay in public, but this is my channel and I don't give a shit. And at one Scentsy reunion, I hooked up with a guy and I was known as the Scentsy slut. And I was really proud of it because he was hot. Everyone else was paying people to hook up with, the gay guys. Andrea, the gay guys were. I remember I was at the bar.
Oh, we're going to have the story now. I don't want to hear the story. And the thing is, if you can remember absolutely everything about it, it proves just how... What's the word? Oh, God help my head. No, it's the opposite to often. That you actually do have sex.
I was at the bar and I was talking to this guy and...
Look at her.
We were flirting and drinking and everything, and I stood up to like move, and he put his hand in front of me. My stomach was not as big as it is now. My stomach is so big right now. He put his hand in front of me, and I said, "Don't touch my stomach. You'll feel my fat." And he goes, "That's okay, because in about 15 minutes, I'm going to be fucking the shit out of you." And I just went, yes. And he did. Oh my God, it was so hot. If any guy ever wants a woman, that just was such a turn on. It's okay, it doesn't matter, because in 5 minutes, I'm going to be fucking the shit out of you. And I had on a hairpiece, but I didn't give a shit. And I went to his hotel room. And we were doing it doggy style, which used to be my favorite style, but now with my knees, it's a little hard. And he grabbed my hairpiece and it came off. I didn't care. He didn't care. Nobody cared. Then I was like, bye. And I went back to the room. Shawnee was like, did you sleep with him? I'm like, yeah.
You do realise that story's now on the internet for the rest of time. That's your legacy for your son.
He was really cute too, but I don't even know what his name was. I always had this theory. Whenever I would go out, when I was in my 20s, the big thing was to get laid. So now I don't give a shit. This is my. So when I was in my 20s, whenever I would shave my legs and then go out to a club, I never got a guy. It was always when I didn't shave my legs. I'm just reading what Andrea wrote. Right. Hook up, Lori. Okay, now. I did that in my 40s. I've hooked up recently. But I was drunk. When I get drunk, I like to kiss people. He was cute. He was flirting with me at the bar. Yeah, so in my 20s, when it was really a big deal for me to have sex and get a guy and this and that, whenever I didn't shave my legs, I'd get the guy. So I just used to say, I don't care, because they never even cared. And they weren't going to be my husband or anybody that really mattered. So if they felt stubble, I have hair on my ass, okay?
Oh,
When
great.
I was a baby, my mother asked the doctor, is that going to go away? And the doctor was like, yes. And I said to my mother, well, it didn't. So I have hair on the top of my crack. I'm not even drunk, but I'm just saying it. I don't care. It is what it is. I've used Nair, broken out in bumps. I've shaved it a couple times. Now I just make sure that
Get an epilator, laddie.
if I have sex, it's dark and they can't see the hair. So I've Googled recently, like in the last year or two. First, he started out with, thought it was about McDonald's. Hey, baby doll, you are in the wrong place. Adrian Brown, go away. Go away. Exactly, Mrs. Ka. Shut up, Adrian. Everyone say it. Shut up, Adrian. How did I get here? I thought this was about McDonald's. Okay, so I Googled, do guys care if a girl has a zit on their ass? And everywhere I read said, if a guy is fucking you, they do not care anything about the zit on your ass. Fucking shut up. Zit on your ass or hair. They don't give a shit. They're getting laid. Men are programmed to spread their seed. I'm not talking about married, committed men that are good husbands, good fathers, etc. Just in general, men think about sex all the time. By the way, just have to interject. I said that to Shawnee once, and she said, I asked Kevin, and he said, no, he doesn't, though. He doesn't. It's men think about sex like once there's a statistic of it. They're not conscious, they're thinking about it. So stupid. She's so stupid. He's so stupid. They're so stupid. Hate stupid people. This Adrian is so stupid.
And you're not.
Exactly, Lewis. You don't care. Men want to have sex. They want to get laid. They like dirty girls, not dirty as in smelly, like dirty girls that talk sexy. Just go watch Sex in the City. All of that sex that went on.
Not you as well. It's 9,000 years old.
I'm sick of people asking, when are you going to date again? Oh. Yes, what? Like, okay, my friend Roberta, who lost her husband. That's good, Mrs. Cobb. Hang on, I have to sniff. I'm all congested. My friend Roberta,
Go get your Afrin.
her husband Eric, my good friend, passed away 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Oh, if he was such a good friend, you'd know.
Brain tumor. It was a very horrible 2 years where he went blind from it and everything, really bad. And after he died, I guess she met a neighbor or somebody in an elevator somewhere, and they said, "Are you sad?" She was like, "What?" She didn't say this to them, but she said to me, like, "What the fuck kind of question is that?" Like, yeah, of course I'm sad. And then when you get married, people want to know, when are you going to have a baby? When you get engaged, when are you going to get engaged? When you're engaged, when are you going to get married? When are you going to have a baby? Then your husband dies, and are you going to date again? Because people need people. These are the women. The people that say that shit are the women in the gossip group.
No, they're
My son
not.
is a man now. And he called me today. He goes, "I'm going to love being an alcoholic because now he can, drink. So, go out and buy drinks." And I said, just make sure you don't buy drinks for your friends for a party, because if anything happens to any of them, you gave them the alcohol, you will be liable. He's like, "Oh yeah, I get what you're saying." I'm like, "No, like, don't do it." Oh, thanks, Leanne. Bella. Okay, D. Berg, whatever the fuck your name is. Bella, go lie down. It's time for torture time. Go lie down. No, find your bed and go lie down. Poor tortured animal. Let's see if we can see her. The tortured animal. Bella.
Why can't she walk around?
You have to yell because she can't hear. Go lie down. Oh,
If she can't hear you, there's no point in shouting, is there? And if she really can't find her bed and that's what she's looking for, why don't you get off your fat hole and help her find it?
Pom-Pom's on that one bed. Pom-Pom, come here. Bella, go lie down. Bella, go lie down. No, find your bed. Go lie down. Come here, baby. Come. Oh, my leg hurts.
You told her to go away and now you're calling her.
Andrea, I think of you a lot because
Run, Andrea, run.
I fell in the shower. And I remember when the Sensi bath bombs came out, I don't know if I had my knee surgery, but I remember one of the things that you were concerned about, getting in and out of the bathtub because of your hip. And I fell. I bought a shower chair. It was 3 legs.
Stool.
And
that's not a chair, it's a stool, dopey.
I put it the wrong way and it slipped out right from under me. Hi, Mona G.
How can you put it the wrong way? What's the wrong way for a stool? Am I missing something?
And Bella is cute, but so is Pom-Pom. And it slipped out from under me and down I went. It was the day after Gungor and Burke moved me here. And I called and I told Gungor, I said I fell in the shower. And he's like, "Can you take care of yourself?" And I thought of you. I fell. I did the second day I got here. And my shower is so slippery. The way that they installed it, it has this textured floor so that even when you get one of the mats, it doesn't stick because the floor is not completely flat. And no, that's not her. This is her Pom-Pom. We don't have a name for the new toy. Go get your new toy. And she's going to start choking because this has hairy stuff on it. And then Gucci is on his window sling. Made sure that it holds 100 pounds because he's a big kitty cat. And then, Andre, do you still have your tarantula? So then here's Lizzie. You guys want to see Lizzie? Should I get
No.
Lizzie? Or should I
No.
get the gecko? I have two reptiles.
No. Neither of them.
Do you want me to get Lizzie out? D. Berg, are you on?
No, she wants you to fucking play with her is what she wants. But you don't have a clue.
Tortured, right? You make yourself look like such a fool. You must feel like such a fool. You don't get any. What do you get out of like coming on to someone? You don't even make money. At least I make money.
It's always about the money, huh?
I know, Linda. They're so mistreated. Anyone can tell. Anyone can tell. Because I said, and I'll say it again, I don't believe in well animal visits. I don't believe in putting them through the stress of well animal visits. If they get sick, they go to the vet. I can't show both at the same time. Should I get out Fringe or Lizzie? Let me see. Never had a tarantula. Oh, you had a beard. I have a bearded dragon. Why do I think you had a spider? Did you like your bearded dragon? I could swear you had a spider of some sort. Oh my God. I have a crested gecko. No, I have a crested gecko, not a leopard gecko. Crested gecko. Did you know that I had a crested gecko and a bearded dragon? Lizzie is
Do we care? Is that your claim to fame, that you've got a gecko and a dragon? Woohoo.
a boy, and the crested gecko, which is a baby, his name is Fringe, but he is a girl, I can tell. No spiders.
Really, you can tell it's a girl, can you? You thought Lizzie was a girl as well, didn't you? You can tell. With your spidey senses.
Somebody I know. I always thought it was you, but did you like your get Lizzie? Okay, I'm gonna get Lizzie, but Lizzie hasn't pooped, and if he poops on me, it will be bad. Oh, leopard gecko! I don't love leopard geckos. They didn't speak to me. That's why I didn't get one. But I love their little faces. Excuse me. I love her the best. I love her the best. Okay, so Andrea, do you want to see Lizzie the bearded dragon? This is all up to you. Or Fringe the crested gecko. Fringe is really cute. Hi, Patricia. Okay. No, I'm asking Andrea. She wants to see the bearded dragon or the crested gecko. This is Andrea's choice. So I'm so happy she's on. You want to see it? You want to see it? Okay. We're waiting for her to say which one she wants to see. You want to see it? More mass. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Ow.
More mass. What does that mean?
Ow, ow. Oh, I swear to God, I need a new hip too. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna go get Lizzie. Lizzie, you ready to come out? Please don't poop on me though. Please don't poop on me. Okay, come Liz. Come on, Lizzie.
She's scared of that dragon, isn't she?
Okay. You're okay. You're okay. Oh, don't ruin my shirt though. Okay, come. Lizzie's tummy is really big, really fat because I just fed him. Okay.
Too much, obviously.
No, Pom Pom.
He's not a badge.
Oh, great. So hopefully he's not, but I just fed him a delicious meal of Beardy Buffet, and I mixed it with a little bit of calcium, and he had several blueberries. I don't know. Let's see. I don't want him to rip with his claws my shirt. Okay. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. No, don't lick it. Don't lick it. Bearded dragons never bite. But you have to hold them. Okay. He wants to be held like securely under the front and under the back. And he is a boy because I've seen he's big, meaty. He is. I was going to name him Meatball. Look at that. He was like 360 grams. He's 9 months old. If you put them on their back, they can't breathe. There you go. I know you want to kiss it, but they have salmonella in their stomachs. No. He has a chaise lounge. Move, move.
That's not how you say it. I thought you were so clever.
Oh, I just touched him wrong. No.
Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? No, no, no. Stop giving the poor dog mixed messages.
This is Lizzie's sofa. Lizzie!
So loud.
This is Lizzie's sofa. I had it made. Hi, Liz. Hi, Lizzie. Oh, you're so meaty. Can you see yourself? You see the dragon? He is chilling. Pom-Pom, you see it?
Pom-Tom. Pom-Tom. Pom-Pom, look at it. Pom-Pom, do you want to see it? Pom-Pom, Pom-Pom, Pom. No, go away, Pom-Pom.
It's Lizzie. I know you want to kiss it, but no, he doesn't want to be kissed. Oh my God, I know. I haven't even had him that long, but if I woke up and he was dead, I'd be so sad. Hi, Lizzie. He gets a bath every day.
Yes, because you're obsessed with him at the moment, and then you got bored with him. Didn't you? And then you overfed him.
They are the ultimate couch potato. Lizzie won't stop growing till he's 18 months old, and he's only 9 months. So he's gonna,
Huge.
24, they can be 24 inches long, including the tail. And he weighs exactly what he should be weighing, like 350 grams. Oh, yeah. But iguanas can be very aggressive. These guys are chill. If I put him down, he'll walk around, but not really. They really will just like sit and watch TV and hang out with you for as long as you let them. But I always watch for the cat because I don't know, I just don't want him being scared. You know, he's so little. I don't like it when they're all staring at him. But look at his... they let you...
If he's just eaten and you're waving him around and tipping him upside down, he's going to be sick.
Do anything to them. Yes, they eat bugs. I love feeding him worms. I never thought I would love it. I have fed him crickets, dubia roaches, and worms. Hi. See how he reacts? That's what I love about them. They like cock their head.
Really?
He knows his name. Lizzie! Lizzie Dragon! Lizzie Dragon!
God, she's annoying. Yeah,
Oh,
back up, Lizzie.
I want to make sure he poops in his log, so hold on. We're going to get out Fringe. Okay. Back you go. And now I'm going to just wash my hands and get Fringe.
Oh, you're going to wash your hands. There's a novelty.
Fringe!
Oh, God, she's so
Everybody has to
annoying.
have a name that you can trim your art.
Pom Pom doesn't.
Oh, Fringe! Where is?
Bella doesn't.
Where's Fringe?
Gucci doesn't.
Where's Fringe? Oh,
Hiding from you, you gobby witch.
Where are you? I need
Hiding.
you to come out. Where is he? Where is? Here you are. Hi, Fringe. Come. Here he is. Here he is.
Earthquake!
Don't jump there. Okay. Hang on.
Really? You walked to the kitchen and back and you're out of breath?
I woke him up. You never face the camera. There we go. I think it's a girl. And he'll get, but I call it a he. He's going to change colors by being out. It's called being fired up. He was sleeping because they're nocturnal. And they don't have people, some stupid fucking idiot's going to get on here and be like, put it away, you're scaring the hell out of it. It looks like it's terrified. It's because it doesn't have eyelids, douchebag. They don't have eyelids. So they're perpetually like this. They don't blink, douchebag. They don't have eyelids. So they're perpetually.
Sorry, I just have to. I might change the thumbnail. I normally keep it the same when I'm doing it part 1, 2 and whatever, but today I feel like I might have to change it.
Actually like this. They don't blink. No, they can't live together. 2 of these can't live together. 2 of those can't live together unless it's for mating and it's male or female. This is the softest thing in the world. They are like little velvet creatures. My hand. They lick their eyelids. He eats just crested gecko diet, which is like a little smoothie. And he lost his tail before I even got him. They like to be at the highest spot. You can feed them. That's another reason I didn't get a leopard gecko. I didn't feel like feeding it bugs. This doesn't eat bugs. But then I ended up wanting bearded dragon. But when bearded dragons, that's the other reason that I got an older bearded dragon, because 80% of their diet is fruits and vegetables. He's going to jump right on the keyboard. You're so soft. They have little hair-like pads that have hundreds of hairs, but it feels like suction cups. And it's a when they want to lift up, they have to lift up their toes to come up. So they can literally hang. They used to use they can use their tail, but 95% of crested geckos lose their tail as a defense mechanism. It can be from nothing, like the person I got him from. Oh, thank you, Tina. #1 fan. I love it.
Somebody sent Tina help stat.
The person I got him from, she woke up in the morning and his tail was gone. I wanted a frog butt because I didn't want to find a tail in the cage. Yes, like suede. If you are afraid and you're afraid of one, which I was at first, and you go to touch it, you immediately will want to buy it. The minute it goes on you, when he's bigger too, you can feel it when they get bigger. He's tiny. He's only 7 grams, and he's going to grow to be about 50.
Yeah, but he didn't grow to be about anything in your house, did he? Along with Lizzie as well. That obsession soon ran its course and poof, they were gone.
15 grams. Now, on these guys, the tail does not grow back. But on leopard geckos, their tail can grow back, but not like it was. Look at that little body. They can crawl on anything. Look at him. It looks like my hand's shaking, but I swear it's not. What can I put him on that he can... Let's see.
Will you stop tipping him up and down?
They just want to walk. Yeah, they're like frogs. I realized I like frogs, and this guy is like a frog, and so is Lizzie. And they're both the
Lizzie's nothing like a fucking frog.
most docile creature ever. Like see how sweet he is? That's how sweet he is. Like how sweet and cute he looks. Don't jump. No, no, no. Look at the paws, hands, whatever. He's getting ready to jump.
Stop forcing him to jump.
So the tail, when they have a tail, has a little, like, not suction cup. It's the same thing that's on their paws. Look at that. And it helps them to balance, but they're fine without it.
It's like a little fingerling.
Both like 12 to 15 years. Pom Pom, you're finding a toy. Pom Pom's finding a new toy. Can't wait till he's bigger. I've been hand feeding him. Is that your new toy? Is that your new toy? What is it? I don't even know what I got her, but it's pink. Fringe.
Oh, you put so much effort into buying toys for your animals, didn't you, that you don't even know what it is?
So cute, right? And he licks his eyeballs to clean them. They're lenses. So in the nighttime, the black, see? Oh. Okay, get away from it. The black of the eyes is bigger because they're dilated.
She read all this, folks. Because that's what she does. She reads everything and then she thinks she's an expert. So then she has to tell everybody what she's read, not even taking into consideration that a lot of people might already know what she's trying to tell them. But she doesn't care. She has to sound like she's intelligent.
You remember me from Lisa's channel? That was a long time ago. But hi, welcome. My dog just threw up a little bit because she chokes on all the hair in the house because I have to get Gucci. She also likes the bearded dragon. Okay. Pom Pom, you want to see Fringe? You can smell. Okay. She would just lick it anyways. Hi, Fringe. I don't want her licking it because I know that bearded dragons have salmonella in their stomachs. That would be such a pretty pin. Stick a pin in it. I know I have all different creatures.
Like you did when you were a kid. Yeah. I won't stick pins in the dolly's eyes.
Felines, canines, reptilians. I kind of want, I'm not going to do it. My dog just threw up. I'm an everything lady. I would like an oxydocal, whatever it's called, one of those. It's like a salamander, but they're white. Oh my God, I want an oxydocal, whatever. I can't believe you had a blue-tongued skink, Andrea. I don't know why I'm having this mental block. Like I'm trying, because I want to say Andrea. Yes, oxalati. I call it an oxydocal. Oh, Fringe!
Can you imagine that poor animal seeing
Fringe
that
doesn't mind
face?
my fat arms or my scaly elbows. They are like suede.
I bet he's terrified, looking at her face and her
I
shouting at
think
him.
Fringe is a girl, though.
See, have you not noticed he doesn't like the black?
Come on, why are you going there?
He didn't like the black of your phone and he doesn't like the black of your dress.
Pom Pom, you see it?
Stop tempting Pom Pom with it. And
Don't
teasing
lick
that
it.
poor dog.
No, it's a bug. It's the bug. You see the bug? That's what we call it, the bug.
That's what
Fringe
you
is a
call
girl.
it.
Oh my God, he's gonna poop. It's gonna be massive
Why are you watching him?
because he is so full.
Because you overfed him. Force feeding your animals, that's what you do.
Do you like snakes? Pom Pom, leave him alone. And I, unlike some people, his cage is always clean. It is, but I never smell it because the minute he poops, I clean. And the way that I have his ground is one piece. Okay, so he always poops on his log. So I take the log, bring it into the kitchen, rinse the poop off.
Down the sink.
I disinfect the sink. Don't worry. And I have a shelf liner, 2 layers of shelf liner. First, there's substrate underneath. That's like a clay that got hard. Then I have 2 layers of shelf liner and then another 3rd layer just under the log. So when he poops on the log, it will be on the log and then whatever drops underneath will be on that one piece. So I just pick up that one piece, rinse it off. Yeah, they're enormous. The guy that I got them from was like, "Oh, he set up the tank for me." And I was like, "What should I use for substrate?" And he's like, "Oh, well, I use this clay and I'll make it with water and it hardens." Well, and he's like, "And then you just vacuum up the poop." So I thought, "Oh, okay, so it's like a dry poop." Well, the first time he pooped, it was not dry and it hasn't been dry since. And I said to him, it was not dry. Like, it was really hard to get off that substrate. He's like, "Oh, that's because you cleaned it right away. But if you let it dry and harden, you just vacuum it up." Well, I'm not going to, my house doesn't smell like a bearded dragon house. You would never know a bearded dragon lives here. He makes a poop once a day, once every other day. It's just once. And I clean it immediately. And my house does not smell like bearded dragon poop. Wait, let me put this guy away and clean up Pom Pom's throw up. Because all I do is clean poop. That's all I do all day long is clean.
Yes, well, if you do insist on having 5 animals in the house, that's all you are going to do.
All different kinds of poop. And now throw up. Okay. Here, back in you go. Hi. Oh, my back. My back.
Can you imagine living under her?
And I wear the wrong bra.
Thumping up and down.
Yeah. So now I've got this substrate on the bottom that's made of clay that makes it heavier, and I don't even need. Hang on. And I don't even need the weight of it. Okay, we got.
What does it matter what it weighs? It's not like you're picking it up and moving it every day.
A bunch of, let's see, 2. Okay, this is how low life they are. Let's listen to their message. Okay, this one, that was yesterday. Hang on.
She spends most of her time saying hang on, doesn't she?
Okay, you guys, so this is the first. This is some woman. It's probably Carrie or Brian from the wig community. This is what a loser at an older age is still like.
This is Helen, and you know what? We had such a fun time talking, and now you're avoiding me now, Lori. I want you to pick up the phone and talk to me right now.
Can you believe that some grown person still does that? I'm like embarrassed for them. I'm so embarrassed for them.
I'm embarrassed for you at your age talking about shagging strangers on your Sensi reunion. That's what embarrasses me.
I mean, like, what is that? That's so stupid. I have my phone on silent. What is that? What is that supposed to do? Leaving a message like that, like, what?
This is Helen, and you know what? We had such a fun time talking, and now you're avoiding me now, Lori. I want you to pick traffic right now.
Hello. Hang on, let me find pause. Nice visit from Madam. Now I've totally forgotten what this one was going on about. See, they cleanse my palate for me, my family. It's like, oh, people say I worry about you getting stressed over doing these videos. It's like, honestly, the minute I switch off, poof, they're not there anymore. Even in between doing them, they're not there anymore, apart from the outburst the other day with Lisa, but that was obviously a bad day.
What they're saying is this is Helen, because Helen, who used to be, she was the one who actually told me to do a GoFundMe, was upset because she saw in the very beginning, or she came in at the very end and she saw my video about George Floyd and she flipped.
Yeah, because you were going on about Donald Trump peeing when it was supposed to be something about raising awareness for the black community and George Floyd, and you turned it into a pile of shit like you always do. And Helen walked in and went, oh no, fuck this, and walked out again, and she's never been let forget it since. And you've yet to tell the story right.
Flipped out, and she is now like part of those women. So this one's pretending to be Helen. It doesn't even matter. None of it makes, of course, it doesn't show the phone number. It's unknown. Does it show the phone number? If it showed the phone number, you don't think I would show it?
This message is for.
Does it show the phone number? One call, Brittany, is from tonight. People, Andrea, you have no idea.
Funny, it's only you that has this problem though, isn't it? You try and make it sound normal, like everybody gets it. No. That's what you say to the newbies when they're like, oh my god, I can't believe people treat you like that. Oh, it happens to everybody, trying to normalise it. No, it happens to you because you're a horrible person, that's why. What are you whining about now? You do realise you're on a live?
I'm on live right now, but I'll talk to you about it tomorrow and refund you. Damn. No, Helen didn't give out my number. And it doesn't matter if George Floyd was a saint or not. I was talking about my video was entitled Rest in Peace, George Floyd. And she came in at the very end of a 3-hour live, and I was talking about the president peeing.
And the Queen.
She commented, rather than texting me or calling me or anything, and assuming that I was being disrespectful to George Floyd. But she should have just kept her mouth shut. And if she had a problem with me, private message me or text me. She also once emailed me. She knows how to email. She knows how to call. I texted her right away. I was like, you got it all wrong. You came in at the end of a 3-hour video. Meanwhile, I don't think she ever did a video about George Floyd or did anything for anybody.
Because she didn't want to jump onto something that was going viral to go viral like you did. That's the only reason you made the fucking video, was in the hopes that you would go viral, and you didn't. You didn't care about George Floyd. You couldn't give a toss one way or the other. And a black woman doesn't need to comment on George Floyd. She doesn't have to make it look like she cares about black problems or black lives, because she's black. It goes without saying what she thought about George Floyd. Trying to make her look less than because she didn't do a video. Really?
She didn't stand for anything on her channel, her platform that has maybe 35 people, except for that one video where she did then afterwards said, well, I hope the second half of your life or whatever. I didn't even watch it, but it's about me.
Oh, how do you know if you didn't watch it and you know what she said? Huh?
And of course, all of the haters, what they do is this. They wait for me to make an enemy, and then they befriend that enemy. That's how they get. They basically get my leftovers, people that I never wanted on my channel to begin with. So the losers collect more losers, because only a loser would write on someone else's channel anything other than something nice.
A bit like you then. To Lisa. The comment section's ripping you apart and I'm here for it. You'd never do that, would you? Huh?
You'd either not watch the person or you wouldn't write to them. And I'm not talking about huge YouTubers that don't read their comments, that don't respond. I am a small YouTuber. I read all my comments and I respond.
No, you don't. You might read them all, but you don't respond. You only respond to the ones you want to. Same as Lisa does. Same as everybody else does. All the kissy ass fucking comments get a like and a love heart, and if you're lucky, a reply. But the rest can go hang.
If you write on big people's channels that have 1.5 million, they're never going to see your comment. Go ahead. Write to them. They don't even look at comments. Talk about grifting and begging. That's the ultimate. They slap up a video. They get millions of views.
That's not grifting or begging. How is anyone supposed to keep up with 1.5 million people commenting? They'd never do another video. They'd spend all their time answering comments. Don't talk shite.
The money. They never have the interaction. They don't know the people that I know. They haven't made friends with people like I know.
How do you know they didn't make friends in the beginning? Before they had 1.5 million? God.
Brittany Nicole, and I know a lot about her. I know, who else is on here? Metallica Mom, Andrea. I know Tina Louise. I've spoken to her for hours on the phone. I know.
We don't care.
Who else is on here? Eldritch Moon. I don't know who you are, but you've been on for a while. Karen I. Oh, you asked if they're indigenous. None of these are indigenous to Arizona. Karen I, always a lovely, lovely subscriber commenter. Leanne Live, always a lovely, lovely subscriber commenter. Ann Martin, Booty Boo, Beatrice, lovely, lovely, lovely. It's Becca, lovely. Darlene Hager, Dark Angel Paula.
Yeah, where are they all now?
I know about her. Cher Snow, lovely. Who else? Marie. Let's see. Who else? Trish D. I've met. She's helped me with my life. We went out for lunch twice. She helped me move. Then she came and brushed my hair after my surgery. And I've given her free Scentsy stuff.
You don't have to say what you've given her free. That's not about that, is it? She came and brushed your hair after your surgery. Wasn't your surgery on your knees, not your hands? You couldn't brush your own hair. I'd be embarrassed to say that.
I consider her a friend.
I should fucking
Like,
hope
I'm talking about people
so.
that I would literally welcome into my home.
But you don't let anyone in your home, do you? Apart from
Else is on
Irma.
here that I like know stuff about, you know.
That's why they're still
Mona
friends.
G.
They know you too well. That's why they stay friends with you, because they don't want anything personal that they may have told you without thinking about to end up all over the place. Come on, off. That's why they're still your friends. If people kept asking what skincare do I use, this is what I'm using at the moment. Hang on, let me see if you can see it. Where are we? It's Judith Williams Phyto Mineral Deep Regeneration Face Cream. And there was how much in this? 200ml. And that's how much... Oh, you can't see. There you go. That's how much I've got left, and I'm bored of it now, so I'm using it as hand cream. Because it's like it's going on and on and on and on, and it's like, I want a new one. See, that's why I'm not loyal to any line of skincare. I don't pay a fortune for it. I do it when I can be bothered. Some weeks I'm really good, and then other weeks I don't do it at all. So I'm not the right person to ask about skincare. But it's like, who does 200ml of face cream? And that's the thing. See, that's why I get stuff from QVC. Because this wasn't just on its own. There was another jar of neck cream, the same size, and there was eye cream, and I think there was probably a cleanser and something else, and it was all just 30 something quid for all of that. So that's why I buy it, because it's a good deal. When somebody new, because I've got a load of that, because a lot of times it's on auto delivery, so if you agree to that, you get it in another 6 months or 3 months or whatever for the same price. So when there was really good deals, I stocked up. So now I don't really need anything, but what I do is keep an eye out for another new line, because when they're new, they give you everything bar the kitchen sink for next to nothing to get you hooked on their line, and then slowly but surely QVC puts the prices up and up and up. So I get them when they're first on, and they're cheap and cheerful, and I stock up on them, and then I don't need to buy any for ages. So, just in case, because some people were asking me about my skin. Right, it's back to Lordy.
What else is on here that I like know stuff about, you know? Mona G, always been nice. Bella Mia Nails, always been nice. Why am I saying this? What was I talking about? And then I want to say Marie, just Marie, Super Sunshineable. Shawnee Cisneros. I always want to say Cisneros. Shawnee Cisneros. Like, I know what she does for work.
Woohoo!
So all these people, I would hope, Zora, you've been very nice. I would hope that if Trish if Trish had a problem with something I said on here, that she would have enough respect for herself and for me to write me, email, call me. Helen.
Why didn't you do that with Lisa then? Oh, because she was never your friend. Oh, because it was all a pack of lies. No.
Had talked to me on the phone when I was sick. She also told me to do a GoFundMe. Then she was able to write me an email saying, I know that your channel, you make money from the hate, but have you ever thought, my whole life, first thing is, Helen is a recovering alcoholic, okay?
Does she really need you to tell the whole world that? You're a food addict.
It's very hard to deal with recovering alcoholics because they have gone through the steps, and part of the steps are to eradicate negativity, things that make them use alcohol. And she's open about her recovering alcoholism, and I was always very supportive. So she's open about it. She's said it before.
Not to all your viewers,
she
though.
Says it publicly. I'm not outing anybody. But she wrote me this long email
trying to help
about
you.
her opinion. I still have it. I could read it. I don't feel like it. And I wrote her back and I said, I don't purposely set out to make a video antagonizing haters to get hate. I would love it if it was always thumbs up and everybody loved me. But the fact is, you can't please everybody. And they do it to everybody. So why should I be any different? But I would love it if it was like that, because I think it's stupid, especially on my channel when I'm so little. My channel's so little, I hardly make any money, like to give it a thumbs down. Like, okay, it just makes you look like an ass. So I explained that to her and I said, and I'm not mad at you, because she was concerned. She started out with, see if I can find it in my phone just a little bit.
I can't be bothered, but now I'm going to read it. If you don't know, Lardy keeps everything in files on her phone. She's got a file called Haters, and she's got a file called Lovers or something, or Nice People, and she keeps absolutely everything that's ever sent to her so that she can pull it out at some time in the future and use it against you, just so you know.
And I said, I know it comes from a place of caring, which honestly, I was giving her a pass because it was none of her fucking business to email me that.
Oh, didn't you just say, if you've got something to say, email me? So she did, and she's still wrong.
Okay.
I'm going to pause that there, and I'm going to do the rest as part 3. I'm going to leave you hanging. But you're all dying to know what she wrote back to Helen, aren't you? If you got to the end of this for me, thank you very much, and I will catch you in part 3.